Okay everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be hunting hard clue scrolls. Like I made in my last progress video, a big goal of mine is to get a Robinhood hat. So that's what we're going to be doing today, hunting hard clues. But look, I'll take any of the god armor as well. I'll take a Sarah plate body or Zemi plate body. And we're going to be making cash either way through the dragon hides. And we're also going to be grinding 60 prayer from the dragon bones. So if you're watching the VOD, this is what you can expect from the VOD today. Hunting hard clues, getting lots of dopamine, trying to anti-PK some PKs. We got a pretty good setup today. If they do try to PK us, we'll go re-gear and try to get some revenge. And we're doing this alching method, trying to save run energy because we're on that 80 magic grind. So we'll keep on doing this for 80 magic, and that way we can probably make it all the way to green dragons without losing any run energy. So I hope you enjoy the stream, and I hope you enjoy the VOD. Let's start grinding these green dragons. Okay, that seemed to work. We're still over 50% run energy, so I think that's a play for now. The only thing is we're risking about an extra 15, about an extra 20k, but I think we can live with that. Put on protect item, so we oh, sorry, protect magic so we don't get wrecked. Alright, can we get a hard clue? The first kill, that would be a good start to the stream. Pulling out the Addy arrows so we can get some fast kills. Just for you guys. See, hopefully we can get a range level this stream as well. It is pretty slow with all the banking, but it's definitely not bad, and we make a lot of money as well, so it's not too bad. Well, welcome to everyone that's just joining the stream. Hope you've had a great weekend. Running some 2004Scape or whatever you've been up to. We were AFK news a lot this weekend, so it feels good to finally do something fun. We're also trying to get 85 combat, so when we craft nature runes, we won't get attacked by the jungle spiders. Don't have to worry about, you know, getting DC'd, or if we went AFK and all of a sudden died and lost all our nature runes to jungle spiders. Whoops, be careful there. Nate, yo, I just watched your last vid, GZ on the Rangers. Thanks for that, Nate. We're now hunting the Robinhood hat. And I believe today could be the day that we pull the Robinhood hat. We got the Rangers on stream, so it'll be very nice to pull the Robinhood hat on stream, because that's pretty much getting close to the same price as Ranger boots, so that'll be very nice. But I'm glad you enjoyed the last video. It seems like the last video has done really well. It's probably got my most views in that time frame so far, and a lot of people have been messaging me in game saying they enjoyed the last video, so that feels really good, because it was a couple of weeks worth of progress. So there was a lot of time put into editing it, so I'm glad people enjoyed it. But the next progress video will hopefully be even better. We found some new methods as well to show you guys with certain skills. Absolutely shredded that green dragon. But what's everyone planning on grinding today? Or what were they up to this weekend? Anyone go PKing? No, it was from a medium clue from Joggers. Green dragons drop hard clues, and you can't get ranger boots from hard clues. But Joggers drop medium clues, and they're also pretty good XP. So I got the medium clue from them. But the good thing about hard clues is, even if you don't get a unique, you still get on average maybe 80 to 100k. Sometimes you can get unlucky and get something worse, but on average I've been getting about 80 to 100k. Hey Michael Harris, welcome to the stream. How you doing, sir? Yo, Jeffrey. There's a couple Harrises in the chat. Are you guys brothers or cousins? Yeah, we're killing these dragons, hunting them clues. You guys are long lost brothers. And it's funny because not only you have the same name, but you just joined the stream at the same time and started chatting at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's the first time I've seen that in my stream. Two people with the same name or same surname, especially chatting at the same time. Nate, you're grinding 99 thieving, fishing while AFK. Oh, we got another sub, Snakey244. Thanks for the sub. We're actually getting pretty close to 500 subs, which is pretty crazy from that last video. Try too hard for you, GL Gamer. Thank you, thank you. Hope you are having a good day. Yeah, that was pretty trippy. But I guess Harris is a pretty common surname. But it's just crazy that you guys both joined at the same time. You don't know each other. You never know. Long lost brothers. Long lost cousins. Yeah, I've been grinding a bit of thieving as well. It's just that I can only do it for probably 2 to 3 hours a day. Because it's very click intensive, because I do it combined with fletching. Obviously you don't have to do that, but the sun's time is so long, you might as well fletch while you wait. So I just do that for 2 to 3 hours a day, and then I'll go do something more chill, like green dragons, or like you said, fishing or cutting ewes. So that way you don't end up getting an RSI. Going back to work. See you, Varric. See you, Harris. Yep. Have a good time at work. Try not to work too hard. Yo, EM Fantasy Football. How you going? What up? Well, Green Dragon says what up. and about to get a Robinhood hat. That's what's up. Oh, another elk, nice. Ooh, let's probably go over here, don't get fire breath. Oh, that was close. I was killing chaos druids and edge. Guess what I got? Did you get a key half? There's no way you got a dragon's square shield left half, is it? You got a herb? Or you got a dragon stone? Ranger boots, Az. How you going? Did you get a dragon spear? Yo, Frame, thanks. Thanks for dropping in the stream. Glad you're enjoying the content. I bet you got probably some bones, I'm guessing. You playing 04 framed on the DL? Did you get a D med? No way you got a dragon med from a chaos druid. There's no way. There's no actual way. Bro, there's no way I got framed and settled the goats in the stream. Like, there's no actual way. Holy. What have I done to deserve the presence of greatness? YouTube greatness. Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh, yeah. It would have the check mark if it was them. I was going to say. First we had framed and settled. I'm like, there's no way they're both in here. Let's go to channel. Yeah, there's no videos. These bots are getting smart. But yeah, don't fall for it, guys. If you don't see a check mark, then it's not the actual account. Fakies. Oh, I said Dragon Spear. That's huge, man. Congrats. Yeah, we're flying through this inventory. Yo, Starry, welcome to the chat. Hi, Days. You're an island boy. I'm an island boy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You thought it was a bronze longsword? Yeah, nice. That's huge. I don't mind pulling a little D spear. Well, what are we all grinding today? Have you been banking them herbs in them fantasy football? It's pretty good money right now, Chaos Druids. But myself, I want to get 60 herb lore, so I'm not selling my herbs at the moment. Don't want to alch my magic short, but that'll be bad. Can't even wield it. Oh, that's right. You'll get there. Wait for special attacks because it's good for PKing because you can stun people. Fletching, you know, homie. Yeah, nice. I been doing a bit of fletching myself. 60 fletching now. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, it is useless until specs. So yeah, wait for specs because people will want it for PKing. Especially like in multi, it's really good. Or like pushing people into multi. You can stun people and push people. Yeah, it's pretty good. You took 300k? That's actually pretty good. I thought they were less. Maybe people are buying them in preparation for special attacks. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's got going up. Also, guys, you're not going to believe what I've invested in. If you haven't seen the vid already, I'll show you when I get to the bank. Yeah, I see some people trying to sell for 400k, but I think that's pretty good. It's probably just people trying to buy it now before specs come out. But, you know, with this economy, you just never know. Alright. So, look at this. 25 glories. So that way, when we're running these green dragons, we don't have to keep going to the Heroes Guild. We can just load a full inventory of glories, teleport to Fally, and do a whole inventory in one go. Definitely a good quality of life and a good investment. But that was very expensive, getting 27 amulets of glory. Alright. Let's get some alchs for when we're running. Also, we've got some alch tech. So we can actually run all the way to green dragons. I need to fix my bank. Look at it. That's not bad. Probably much higher. Damn, bro, I need one of those. Dang, what a convenient flex. How much do glories go for now? I think they go for about 180k each. So it just cost me a little cheeky. Oh, strange plant. Apparently, the next update, they're going to restore 30% run energy instead of 10. So that'll be good. Come on. So I've been saving my strange plants up. So if you see while you run, while you're high up, you don't really lose run energy as much. So that way, before we'll, you know, only able to run like halfway, and then we'd be out of run energy. But now with alching, I think we can make it the whole way. Oh, actually, no, sorry, yeah, because I brought 20, I already had 7, so yeah, it'd be about 4 to 5 mil, yeah. Can't do the math right now, but yeah, about 4 to 5 mil. Damn, you just sold 15 glories. Yeah, I have got the old journal, but the thing is, I want magic XP. So this does almost the same thing, but I'm getting magic XP because I want 80 magic for charge and entangle once specs comes out, so I can anti-PK people at green drags, or if someone tries to kill me, we gear up and we come back for revenge. Oh, 15 strange fruit. Yeah, definitely hold on to them. Lava maze for greater spot. Yeah, we can go there. The only thing is I want 60 prayer. We're pretty close to 59 prayer. And I want the hides for money as well. So that way, even if we go dry, If we went 2 times the rate, we'd still make almost 500k. Yeah, so doing this, the ALK method, we can make it all the way to green dragons now without running out of run energy. Where before, we would run out halfway. Also, having 72 agility helps too. One more, I think. And then we'll just run the rest of the way there. The only thing is you don't want to stall running past a green dragon and then get whacked by a fire breath. Ooh, like that. Lucky I was praying mage. Whoa, what's going on? Misclicked. That could have been death. Yeah, worth alking instead then? Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's scary. Yeah, if I didn't have any alks to do, I would bring the old journal. Oh, no. I was just saying I've got 72 agility, so that way when I alk, my run restores quicker. And I don't lose as much run. Because technically you're stalled and you only start regaining or losing run energy when you're not moving. Let's do it now while we wait for the dragon to... Oh! The dragon to drag in. We went really dry last stream, so surely we're going to get tons of hard clues this stream. But welcome to the stream, Drew Bisky. I was thinking of also doing like a variety, like do 100 green dragons, then go to greater demons, do some greater demons, then go to hellhounds, just to mix it up a bit. Oh, Renner, nice, that's money. But yeah, I definitely want to grind out green dragons before Specs comes out. Because once Specs is out, there's going to be a lot of PKs here. I'll probably come with a dragon dagger, so if someone tries to PK me, I'll try anti-PK them. Actually, should probably kill this one first, otherwise it won't respawn in time. Yeah, I did try that. I have done that method, but the only thing is the blue dragons are a lot more tanky. And I want the dragon bones and the hides, because the green hides I'm going to use when I hit 57 crafting. I won't be able to craft the blue dragon hides yet. That is something I can do in the future. Well, that was dangerous. Really need to pay more attention. Also, that spot I found was crowded a lot. Where I think right now a lot of people don't want to go into the wilderness. Man, normally this dragon never comes around there, but he's coming around a lot today. You'll bank your crafting at greens before spec and blues after that. Yeah, that's my plan. Also, I wonder when the agility shortcut comes out for blue dragons at Tavali, because I've got over 70 agility. So once that shortcut comes out, I'll definitely be camping blue dragons, because there's like 3 or 4 blue dragons there. So it's really good. Yeah, I have considered that. The only thing is, for the good methods, like hard leather or gems and stuff like that, none of them are really selling. And even if they are selling, they're charging like 600 GP for hard leather. So I'm probably going to just get my crafting up from making bowstrings for when I'm 70 fletching. And also, I'm going to be doing a lot of mining, and I'll get a lot of gems with the Amulet of Glory that I'll be able to use to get crafting up. I did see MPG's like crafting method when he did the battle staves, but that's a big process. I don't feel like doing that. But I have been passively just collecting gems. I've got a couple of 100 gems banked right now. Maybe even more, maybe a few hundred. That I've been using to slowly get my crafting up. Yeah, there is, but they're higher levels, so it's slower kills. So it's slower clues. And also slower per XP. These are lower combat levels, so you get more kills quicker. Yeah, I don't like that method. You'll be surprised. I've gone 50 to 52 crafting just from getting gems from drops. You get a lot of gems mining. You'll be surprised on how much crafting levels you can get passively just from banking the gems. Like when I made a free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man, which is a giga grind, just training range to like 90 plus, I got 65 crafting. Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. That's right, Jasavi. So yeah, I probably will go there once, if the wilderness gets too crowded once specs come out, but we still got a long way. Well, not a long way, but we still got a while to go. Hopefully we get a announcement soon. Apparently, they're pretty much ready to go. They're just waiting for the timeline. And then they could do... Oh, Nature Tally, let's go. Too bad they're only like 5 or 10k now. Wowee. That hurt. We've got to be careful now. For sure, you already had 70 crafting on your free-to-play just from Ogre Gems. I made it to like 74 crafting at 92 range. Yeah. Yeah, you can get so much crafting just from cutting the gems. And because I'm not a Ultimate Iron Man, I also banked the cut gems. And then I made a bunch of Rings of Dueling, because you need a lot of them to get around the map. And I've got a bunch of sapphires that I'm going to make into Rings of Recoil once spec comes out, because the wildy should be more active. You can also make Rings of Forging as well. So there's no need to rush crafting. It'll just be banked over time. Especially once I do some more mining. Like with mining with the Amulet of Glory, I seem to get 2 to 3 gems per inventory. Yeah, don't worry about what people are selling. It's more about what are people buying for. Most people are buying for under 300k. You going to bed 3:30? Yeah, pretty late. Better get some sleep. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I think 300 is a pretty good price. Me, I might be mining iron and superheating because it's good mage XP. And I can sell the iron bars and almost break even. I'll also be mining some gold and superheating gold bars because I'll need them for crafting rings. I've already mined a lot of coal. I did a lot of mithril bar superheating. But that's pretty slow mining XP and pretty slow, because I'll mainly be doing it for magic XP. It's pretty slow magic XP. But because you mine iron so quick, and when you do superheating, it's a lot of magic XP. I've tried that as well. Yeah, the economy supports free-to-play UAM methods. Yeah, definitely. The only reason why I was going to do iron bars is because I want quick magic XP. So iron bars would be the fastest thing to superheat. It all just depends on your goals. If you wanted to make money, steel bars would definitely be the way to go. And then you could make them into cannonballs for a little bit of profit and smithing XP. Yeah, I did do myth. It was just very slow for me. So I don't think I'll be doing myth again. Because you're having to do mine 5 rocks for 1 superheat. But yeah, it all just depends on what your goals are. You'll superheat steel for sea balls for Slayer. Yeah, that's a good strategy. At least cannonballs have kind of stabled out now. I think a lot of people probably loaded up on cannonballs to bank them for when Slayer comes out. So they're probably stabilized now. Also, 2 steel bars have gone crazy, so there's not as many people probably buying them. Haven't checked the price in a couple of days though. Looks like things are starting to settle down now a bit. Now that the inflation has stopped getting out of control. Obviously, there's going to be a crazy spike at the start. There was so much GP coming into the game, but it looks like things are stabilizing now. Is it much faster than Furnace? Well, it's pretty good because, yeah, you can do a full inventory of bars rather than if you're doing steel, you might need to be able to do like 9 to 10 bars per inventory. You're having to run back and forth to the bank, which is wasting run energy. So it's better just to do it on the spot as you go. And you get magic XP as well, which is nice. But you do have to either craft the nature runes or spend money on them. But I found mining iron at the mine northeast of Artie, I could mine a full inventory of iron and superheat the full inventory on the way back to the bank. So that was a pretty cool method, I think. think I'll drop these waters. I normally only keep them if I get 2 or 3 drops. But I thought that the new book method that came out was pretty insane. It just makes me wonder what other crazy methods are there out there that we don't even know about. When can we get a hard clue on the last kill of inventory? But yeah, these are very good prayer XP, which is nice. Once we get closer to more titanium, I'll probably have to start banking the bones to save them for the ectofungus. Go Dreamweaver, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Alright, let's get 28 I think, and we'll get we crafted a bunch of nature runes and brought some, so that's been pretty nice. Let's get 100 of these. Food. Oh, we don't want to nade our food. And we should probably bank our coins. How them stats looking, Mason? Welcome to the stream. These are our stats at the moment. We're slowly grinding them up. We're trying to get base 60s, but with herb lore. Yeah, I just realized that. But with herb lore, the hard thing is, you know, nobody's selling herbs, so it's really hard to level up. So when I'm not streaming, I'm trying to work on 82 thieving, because that unlocks a really good spot for chaos druids. In Unil, where there's like 7 chaos druids right next to each other, because at Edgeville and at the chaos druid tower there's normally only like 4 that's close together, and I end up killing them all too quick at my combat level. So we'll grind some chaos druids after 82 thieving, and yeah, we'll slowly get crafting up as we get gems dropped. And I think instead of getting base 60 for rune crafting, I'll just be happy with 50 because it's so slow. Good stuff, thanks. You're putting in the work. We're slowly going up the ranks, which feels good, it's motivating. So yeah, this saves a lot of run energy. I can run all the way to green dragons now, but before I'd probably only make it halfway before I ran out. Well, should put on prey mages so I don't get absolutely whacked. I'll go. Alright, surely this inventory. We're so dry on clues, I think. Probably like 300 dry at green dragons for a hard clue. It's just depressing, man. Ooh, nearly a magic level as well. Let's go. When PKings comes out, I'm gonna have to work on flicking the staff to trick people. I'm gonna cast a spell and really trying to fakey them. So I really haven't PK'd in members since like 2007. So it'll be really fun trying to learn to PK once Specs comes out. Or anti-PK. Welcome to the stream, everyone that's joining. We're just grinding these green dragons, hunting them hard clues for the Robinhood hat. I'm feeling good today, like today could be the day. What updates are you guys looking forward to most in June? There's a lot of updates coming just in June alone. So I'm so pumped. Don't fire breath me. Okay, humble. You're hoping Specs gets people playing in economy moving more? I definitely think it will, because it looks like when I've been playing, there's a lot of pures in the game. And so I think these pures have just been training their stats up and trying to make money. So when Specs do come out, they'll actually be able to afford supplies. Because right now, you go PK, it's very hard to get a kill. And supplies are so expensive, it's just not worth it. And then there might be a lot that have already got all the stats they want and are just waiting for Specs to come out, and then they'll log back in. And it'll have the white outline when you use something, so that'll be a nice QOL update. Maybe a lot of people couldn't handle the no white outline when trying to do skilling. Your PKing is rough right now? Yeah, it's definitely tough. But PKing will just be completely different once Specs comes out. Hopefully some of the big PKs can organise an event. And I'm pretty sure the day Specs are out, there should be a lot of action. I'll probably go to it, check it out. Even though I haven't got a PK build, I might just do a couple of fights for fun. But what I really hope pops off, just some lore behind the name 2004Rock. I hope 2004Rock PKing kicks off again sometime. I used to love making like level 13 magic pures with some mates. You can make one of those pures in like an hour and just go to 2004Rock over the ditch and just have 4 or 5 of you guys. You're like 9 combat, but with Fire Strike you would hit like 8s and you just stack people out instantly. or you'd have all these Pures team up, and then you go to Hill Giants. It was so fun. You'd have and then you'd have the big clan wars where everyone would meet at the Varrock Church at the chapel. Everyone would fall in, and then you just go over the ditch, smash people at level 1, 2 wilderness. Then you'd go to like, just before the Hill Giants, there was like a little lava spot there. I can't remember what it's called, where the trees are. You get people there, then you go to Hill Giants, get people there, until you made your way all the way up to Greater Demons in the deep wilderness. It was really fun. But I think, yo, Serenity, welcome. No, we haven't got any uniques, but I haven't really done many, much hard clues since my other streams. So I can't really complain, but we are over 8 now. We're about 19 hard clues in. Hopefully today will be the day. Also, I've done a bunch of easy clues, still no uniques on the easies. But I haven't done 100, so can't complain. I'm thinking after special attacks come out, if everyone just keeps doing Edgeville PK events, I might try organize a Northern Varrock PK event where it's multi. And because a lot of people say they would love to make it pure, but you can't multi-log, and it'll take a lot of money and investment to make it pure. But the perfect build, like I was talking about earlier, is you can make an account, go do Rune Mysteries, mine 1k essence, you get like 150k, use that to get 13 magic, which would only take like 10 minutes. You can buy a bunch of mine runes and air runes and trout for your food, and go bang, you've got a PK build in an hour to 2 hours. You could do that the Saturday, and then they'd have the PK event on Sunday, and just people could make teams where they've got 3, 4, 5 5-strike pures where you can just stack people out instantly. And so then that way, all the people that want to play a main but would like to kind of PK on a pure but don't want to invest a lot of time could just make that build. And then, if you never played again, it doesn't really matter because it only took an hour or 2 to make. Yeah, I hope my RNG isn't that bad. I'd really like to get the wizard boots. Have you been doing much clues? I think it's probably ready to pick. Yep, nice. Prob join that? Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that would have done North Varrock PKing. And some people, they're not really good at PKing one-on-one, but they'd be happy to, jump in a team of 5 people and just go rampage. It's gone a rampage. Let's do some elks. Should probably actually save them from running the level 30 wilderness. One thing to remember, many people want to PK, but few are realistically going to be able to. Yeah, that's why I thought of the level 13 magic pure build. It's a really fast and easy build to make. And it's not a very high skill ceiling either. You've taken a break from playing this week? Yeah, it's all good, man. You need to take breaks. I think a lot of people are taking a break right now because normally with new games, you go very hard and then you burn yourself out. But I'm sure once some updates come out, you can jump back on. I guess when you go really dry on clues as well, that would really burn you out. not very fun going that dry. How's your ankle going anyways? Have you been doing anything else or just resting? Yeah, that definitely wouldn't help. Especially if you do men. I didn't really enjoy doing men, but I really didn't mind doing thugs because I got a lot of herbs and I got a lot of nature runes for alking. But I didn't grind them too long. Still got 3 to 6 weeks, no weight bearing? Oh, okay. Yeah, just look after yourself. But yeah, I'm gone pretty dry on these green drags, so hopefully get a clue soon. I saw a short of Vank. He got a Robinhood hat. And I think it might have been his first hard clue he did. I'm not sure. But I saw the clip of him getting it. It's pretty crazy. I think he is, yeah. I'm still seeing a lot of clips, but I'm not sure. I don't really go on Kick. So, is anyone else in the chat on Kick that watches his streams? Whoops, misclick. Yeah, this is a skipper. Oh, the old man. Do we get half key? Oh, there's some coins. Probably just alk these so we can get another kill. He plays occasionally. What else does he do? Does he play OSRS still? Was he the one that used to like do massive risk fights in OSRS? He was debating on quitting. Okay. Oh, slots, yeah. Average kick streamer. Cause but I think he used to gamble a lot, do like risk fighting, then they banned it. Or they banned death matching. OnlyFans. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do to make some money around here in this economy. Only fangs. That's a good one. Alright, let's try to remember everything. Let's get, what do we get? 100 adamant arrows. Get some food. Gotta get, I really need to tighten my bank. You longbows. Let's get 25. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Now that I'm alking, there's so much more stuff I've got to remember to take. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Hey, how's everyone doing? We're doing good, Ryan. How you doing? Not too shabby. Going well. Thought you'd come in and jump in, check out the stream. Yeah, thanks. We're hunting hard clues at green dragons right now. And if anyone tries to PK us, we'll gear up and try anti-PK. Even though we have a terrible PK build, but we'll just do it for the content. And we're hunting the Robinhood hat. Watched a lot of... Oh, I was like, oh yeah, League of Legends, nice. I guess the big content I'm looking forward to right now is Yama. I'll probably watch those streams once they come out in old school. And I might do that for a day or two to see how hard it is. But I've never played League. I'm a simple man. I like simple games. Like RuneScape, this version of RuneScape. Halo, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike when they were simpler. Yeah, thanks. Hopefully today's the day. Oh, someone's here. He's taking our spot. Bro, this is my spot. We'll give him one option. Either he leaves. Yeah, that's right. If he has to hop, show some respect. If he doesn't show some respect, he's getting dropped. We're going to scare him away with the skull. Yo, Muzinka, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, he did good. He's respectable. He's a respectable person. Because I'm not one of those guys that, you know, tries to rag people at green dragons. But if they're going to take my spot, then they're getting attacked. You got to fight for your spots out here. Show the respect or prepare for the future spec. Yeah, that's it. Where do you stand? So for this one, you can stand here. It's also probably better to stand here because once the green dragon over here spawns, and if you're standing there, he can attack you. So it's probably better to stand here, and you can safe spot this one, and I'll show you the other safe spots once the other dragon spawns. So see this tree here? You can safe spot it from, if he's on that side of the tree, you can safe spot it here. If he's in this part of the tree, you can safe spot him down here. Or you can stand on this animal skull and safe spot him. He'll get stuck on the carcass. And if you're standing behind the animal skull, this green dragon shouldn't be able to attack you unless he comes around. Because you don't want to get caught with no anti-fire shield on these guys because they can hit 50s with their fire breath. Which definitely hurts. $60A Zerka's incoming. 60 attack Zerka incoming. Yeah, nice. So in front, yep. So you can stand here and safe spot that one. But sometimes this guy does come around and he can hit you. So you can either do here or at the trees. Like right now I'll attack him and I'll go to this part of the tree. And he's safe spotted. The safe spots are a lot easier in 04. The NPCs, I guess how they aggro you is different in 04 compared to old school. So it's a lot easier to safe spot stuff. You try and green drags like 5 times and every time I either got blasted a 40 plus by a dragon or got jumped by pewers. What's your combat? Yeah, it takes a while to learn the safe spots. But once you know the safe spots and where you can get attacked and can't get attacked, it's pretty safe. The only thing you got to watch out for is if you get dragged into his attack distance, attack range. You were 80? That's not bad. I guess I'm lucky too because I'm Oz. So I play normally during off-peak times. So there's less PKs. But if you're US or EU and you're playing during those times, there'll be a lot more PKs. But luckily with these stats, I'm pretty tanky, so I normally get away. I haven't got killed yet. The only time I've died at green dragons was when I DC'd and a dragon killed me. But I'm not risking too much anyway, so it doesn't matter if I die. But welcome to all those joining the stream, getting some more viewers, which is nice. We're just hunting these green dragons for some high clues, hunting the Robin. But you know what? I'll take a Sarah plate body or a Zemi plate body because they're about 1.5 mil at the moment, so that'll be juice. Whoops. So you got to watch out for those misclicks as well. I don't see him often, no, but I also play during off-peak times. A lot of the time. I do run into PKs, but not often. And I see more pure PKs, and pure PKs aren't much of a threat to me. And also, I'm sort of part of the clan. I haven't officially joined yet. And a lot of the PKs in Green Dragons are part of that clan, so they don't attack me, which is nice. Another also good idea is, if you got a mate, come do green drags together. So that way if a PK attacks one of you, you can attack the PK to let your friend get away, and then you run away. So, safety in numbers. It's called Soul. I haven't joined it yet, but I had a friend that I was doing green dragons with, and he's like 90 plus combat. So both of us together were pretty strong. So if PK came, we would help each other out. If they attacked him, I would attack the PK, and then we'd both just run. And most of the PKs that camp here, I think, are part of that clan. The clan you're in is Ali with Soul? Yeah, from what I've seen so far, they look like pretty good guys. But I'm just taking my time joining a clan because it's still early days, and with clans it can be a lot of drama. So I just want to take my time and see if I'm a good fit. Also haven't really been active on Discord because, you know, I'm trying to create content and stream, so it's hard to keep up with Discord. I've never really been big into Discord. I only made a Discord account once I started playing old school for raids. Before then I never used to use it. Yeah, there's always drama with clans, so I don't mind playing solo, but there is obviously big benefits to being part of a clan. And you can meet some cool people and some not so cool people sometimes. But they seem like a pretty good clan, pretty good people. Especially the one that I made friends with at Green Dragons. He's a really good guy. Yeah, there's always that one guy, yeah. Always. Whenever you get a big group of people, you're going to have people that you don't get along with, or people that really grind your gears. And you're going to have, you know, the big personalities, the ones that want to be the main character of the group. Oh, Seahawk. Oh, he one-ticked. He saw me. Yeah. But in saying, you know, it's going to be more active when specs come out. Like, it'd be bad for people killing green dragons, but it would be more fun to stream. Because then you kind of like always on edge. Oh, is someone going to come and spec me out with a dragon dagger, or is someone going to whack me with a D spear? So I'll make it more exciting. And I'll probably bring a dragon dagger myself just to try to catch them off surprise. I'll just do a few shots with the arrows. Make them think that I've only just camped in range here, and then zoot zoot. Poke him with my dragon dagger. Surely getting to 80 crafting to help the lost citizens get some glories. No service charge. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I've invested in 27 amulets of glory. So I can just go ahead and recharge them all in one trip. It was very expensive, but definitely worth. Zeal, zeal. Yeah. Even the Dragon Mace used to slap pretty hard as well back in the day. Yo, Jay, welcome to the stream. We're just killing some green dragons, hunting some clues. We're very dry right now, so surely this next dragon should be the clue. You've heard some not so good things about Soul, but also some good. Yeah, it's pretty much like that with every clan. You have good people, bad people. I used to sell my hides, but now that I'm getting closer to 57 crafting, I'm going to keep them. And then I'll make green van braces and high elk them. Ow. I thought I clicked in for a second. This will be very good crafting XP. Yeah, I was thinking, is that only for above green van braces though? Because I think right now all hides elk for the same price, so I don't think green will be affected. I think it's only blue is going to go up, red and black, etc. Yeah, I think it's for blue and up. I don't think it'll affect the price for greens. It might even be in the next update. So what's the escape plan if you get attacked? Well, all you do is you run south to the hobgoblins, and they will aggro the PKer. And then all I do is just bang, but one tick teleport to Edgeville. I only have to run like 6 wilderness levels. And I've got protection prayer, so got a bit of food, not a lot, but it's pretty easy to get away. Because as soon as I'm at the hobgoblins, they'll be attacked, and it's singles, so they won't be able to attack me. Well, that's right. Yeah, you can still craft them. Just wait for the High Elk update. GL on the crafting grind. 40k arrows to Fletch. Let's get it, boys. Take me too long to get these. Oh, yeah, if you're buying them manually from the shop, that'll take forever. What arrows have you fletched? I did a fair bit of, not a lot actually. Just maybe like 15k mithril arrows to try to get to 55 fletching quicker. wouldn't mind fletching some Addy arrows. It's very fast fletching XP, but unless you get a good price, you're losing money. Yeah, I brought the shafts, so I lost money there, but I just wanted to skip the early grind. Still a myth, you logs and bowstrings are way too expensive at the moment. Yeah. I've been AFKing use. I got 65 to 70 woodcutting just AFKing use yesterday and a bit of AFKing this morning. So I banked nearly 2k U logs, so that was pretty nice. I'll be able to fletch those once I'm 70 fletching. And I think I'll just slowly stack up the U logs over time and fletch them, so we don't lose too much money. Alright, let's go bank. Shafts are cake, it's making arrow tips that's ass. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can AFK. The only thing is then you got to get the bars. But welcome to the stream, everyone. We're just killing some green dragons, hunting some hard clues. Okay, let's make sure we don't forget anything this time. Let's get that. I've got to get some more nature runes. Let's get 25 U longbows. Okay, I think we are all set. Oh, better bank this Emerald of Glory. Don't want to take two. Be risking it for nothing. We're going to do our high alch method. Save run energy. Buying hot. Catch me making arrow tips when I'm dead. Yeah. 40k till 73 crafting. That's really nice. It's a good crafting level. Do you mine and the bars yourself, or do you buy the bars? I think if you brought mithril bars for 900 each, you'd probably break even on the arrow tips, smithing them. But then you'd either have to make the headless arrows yourself or buy them. You'd be at a loss. You hate mining coal? Yeah. I just took the L on the mithril arrows to get to 55 fletching, but I didn't buy too many of them anyways. And now I can just fletch Wire Thief because the stun timer is so long. You can literally fletch 5 bows, or should I say bows unstrung, each time you get stunned. And the Yardy Knight's in the bank, so it's pretty easy. It's just very click intensive, so I just limit myself to a couple of hours a day of doing that. Couldn't do it all day. Buy arrow tips and feathers from a shop. Buy shafts from players while making your own. Oh yeah, fair. That's just a lot of buying though. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, it'll definitely save you a lot of money. Your fingers were cramping doing that, yeah. And you know, sometimes you got to think efficiency a bit more macro. Yes, may be efficient doing that all day straight to 99. Yes, but if you get an RSI, it's not efficient, so I like to split up my click intensive skills with some more chill skills. So if thieving and fletching is very click intensive, I'll do that for a bit, and then I'll go do some woodcutting or fishing or combat, because combat's pretty AFK. Like these green drags are very chill. You don't see any benefit at the moment for training thieving, so not training until it's required for something. Well, there is a huge benefit. The benefit at 82 thieving is you unlock a spot for Chaos Druids where there's 7 Chaos Druids right next to each other. And at my combat, I kill Chaos Druids really quick. So if I go to the Chaos Druid tower, they're all dead and I'm just sitting around waiting. And if I go to edge, the spawns are so spread out, I'm running around chasing them. So that spot would really help with herb lore, because getting herbs is probably like one of the hardest things right now, unless you want to spend, you know, tens of millions of dollars on herbs in the secondaries yourself. So that's the main reason why I'm training it. And you also get some money from it too, which is nice. But it will be just pure thieving XP will get a lot faster over the next update, because the sun timer will be dropped pretty much in half. Or your iPad, yeah, nice. Yeah, I've been playing a lot more on my iPhone. It's definitely good for woodcutting and fishing. I tried to do Shiloh Village fly fishing, but when I was on mobile, I could like not even see the fishing spots. Sterling, there's a lot of skills you refuse to train aggressively outside of quest requirements. Yeah. Like I think Fletch X, a lot of people would like that. Cook X, people would like that. Smith X, etc. But I'm kind of getting used to it now. But yeah, I don't want to do it all day, because yeah, you get sore wrists. Yeah. Yeah, definitely crafting. Yeah, that's annoying when you have an interface and you got to select. Yeah, Runecraft. What I found with Runecraft, which was really good, was doing Carson's method with a buddy, but you could also alch at the same time. So instead of having to duel each other to restore your run every trip of nature runes you do, you craft your high alch, and then you only have to duel every like 3 trips. But yeah, it's just so slow doing nature runes. It's very fast if you want to just quickly get 44 rune crafting doing fire runes. I was getting about 20 to 25k XP an hour. But that's because I had 27 Amulets of Glory, just to teleport to edge, bank, then teleport straight to the dueling arena, and just kept doing that on repeat. A trip only takes you about 35 seconds. But that's very expensive, because you're only getting 30 to 60 fire runes, not even 50 fire runes back. But essence is 150 each. Yeah, 27 glories, that was one of the big investments we invested in when we brought the Ranger boots, so that way I don't have to constantly keep running back to the Heroes Guild to recharge my Emerald of Glory. I could just do it in one inventory. And then if you're doing methods like rune crafting, where you constantly teleport into Edgeville, you don't have to go back so often. Yeah, we got Ranger boots. It's in the last video. TY. Yeah, we got some juicy Rangers, which is very nice. Sold them for 12.5 mil to Jasavi, who was in the stream earlier. So we got a good price, pretty happy. 12.5 mil. Just saw the vid go. Yeah. Fremi Rangers. Just hit 83 magic, by the way. LFG. Man, that's huge. GZ. That's a big GZ. I'm slowly getting my magic up now that I can afford to buy nature runes and new longbows. We're almost a magic level. The best clue you've got is a pirate hat, but can't seem to sell it. Yeah, just take your time. I think it took me like 2 weeks to sell the Ranger boots for a good price. Obviously, for those uniques, you'll have a lot of merchers message you and lowball you. But if you just put it at a decent price and just be patient, you'll eventually find someone that will buy it. Yeah, for the uniques, a lot of people just troll and put in like half what it's worth, especially with Rangers and Robinhood hats. There's a lot of people just putting in buy offers for 5 mil that would never get that price. He's never on? Oh, okay. Come on, give us a clue. It's been forever now. Surely any time now. At least we're getting lots of prayer XP. How far? Okay, yeah, not far off a prayer level. I'm getting close to a range level as well, which is really nice. A lot of levels incoming. Slowly going up them high scores. So that was a D spear for a second. Baited. Has anyone else got any big clue rewards lately? Okay. Not an 04. Whoops. That could have been painful. You're an OSRS main, but you love the content. Oh, thanks for that, Samuel. Yeah, I know there's a lot of like YouTube RuneScape series that I like that I don't necessarily play. Like the Chunk series. I really like the Chunk series, like UIMs and stuff. I don't really play them myself, but I do really enjoy the content. Like McTile, like I'd never play a tile, man, but it's a really cool concept. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. I think people really appreciate the long grinds because they don't want to do it themselves, but if you watch a series, you kind of, as you progress through the series and really invest yourself into it, it's kind of feel like you've accomplished something with them, or you've been part of the journey. You feel satisfied after watching someone go through a big process. Like the grinds haven't been too long now, but once we start getting into the base 70s pluses, or like the 90s in 04, the grinds are going to start getting pretty long. You live, yeah, viciously through the Chunk Eye, man, that's it. We don't want to do it, we can't do it, or we don't have the time to do it, so we just live through them. Yeah, RuneScape really does bring that out of people. Like the 1 inventory slot, the 1 HP hardcore Iron Man and stuff that Settles does. It's absolutely insane. I think it's because so many people have already accomplished so many things on RuneScape. People just have to think of crazier and crazier things to do. Also, too, guys, if you're liking the stream, feel free to give it a like. Apparently that helps the algo. Oh, adamant full helm, that's nice. It's a good alg. Great series, by the way. Learning Colosseum now, and the fact that he made it that far, no hit. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. I know people have done it, but they haven't done it on a 1 HP hardcore Ironman where one mistake, that's it. So he's really upped his skills, because, you know, a lot of his series have just been the same thing, like just grinding to get a fire cape or get an inferno cape, which is already hard, but it kind of got a bit repetitive. So it was a cool change to see him go for the Colosseum. And that scene when he had all the low life accounts in the Colosseum watching him was pretty epic. Like, I wish I could hire an editor or know how to do that myself for one of my videos. That would be sick. Am I going to charge Glory for 180k? Let me check. Alright, let's zoom up. Okay. Yeah, for sure, the dude's a certified content creator. Legend for us. Yeah, he's a legend. He just keeps on getting better and better. His production, it's crazy. You think, you know, you can't really improve a RuneScape series that much, but he just finds other ways to make it better and invest in the right people on his team. Yeah, it's definitely epic. Gonna give silversmithing a try, crafting guild for crafting. Yeah, I remember doing that on the free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man. You'd mine all the silver ore, then hop, then teleport to Falador. Another nature tally. And then, yeah, you'd smith it all. Anyone need a nature talisman? We got like 5 now. You'd like 40k holy symbols for crafting in the crafting guild. Yeah, I remember that. Or you'd go to like the Varrock Southwest mine and do it there. And time 20k arrows done, 120k Fletch XP. Nice. So it was the only content creator that doesn't give off the ego asshole vibe like Framed and Jimmy does. Yeah. A lot of them have a big ego. Especially the streamers. Like, you say one thing in the stream and bang, you're perma-banned. They're very fragile with any criticism. You did the Fally loot. Nice. Okay, surely next inventory we get the clue. Oh wait, or lucky last. I'll drop that sapphire. I don't really need that. I wonder what he's going to do for his next series. Like, he's just doing so much crazy stuff. I don't know how he keeps thinking of new ideas. I can only imagine if he did a video on 2004Scape, the server would be at 10k concurrent players in a week. No clues, just depressing, man. You would like a more simple idea like alien foods, just doing quest, no guide. Yeah, it'd be funny if you just like after all those, he just creates a main account and just plays a main. Maybe like some really hard PVM challenges or something. Okay, let's bang this, bang this. Got to get some more Addy arrows out. Get some more nature runes. Some food. And let's get some new longbows. Okay, I think we're all set. I'm starting to get in a good banking routine now with the new setup. Okay, off we go. You'd think it'd be bad for the server Jagex alert if huge content creator. Yeah, it would obviously put it on its radar more if, you know, the player base got to like 10k. But it did go to over, you know, a couple of K when members was released, and so far nothing's happened. Or how did you get the Robin ores? Nah, that's just a picture off Google. I didn't get the Robin. That's just to like show like what we're hunting. We're manifesting the Robin. We did that with Ranger Boots when we got it, so I'm hoping it works with a Robin. Yeah, a few K probably no big deal, but 10k players probably would be yeah, pissed. Yeah, they would be. STK, yeah, that's it. I'm starting to get so many people on my friends list, it's hard to remember everybody. But I think the next update comes out, you can have like double the amount of friends on your friend list. Should be nice. Oh, you're not online. No, he's talking about in his free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man. That was like the meta for free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man. I think a lot of people that played free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man have jumped on 04 because they liked the long grinds and the simplicity of it. My name was free-to-play UIM grind, I think it was, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, exactly. I got 70 crafting doing that method, and I think I got like 93 range at Joggers. Those were the big grinds that I did. But eventually I stopped and went back to old school. Probably could play it on the side, but I don't really like multi-logging. Like not multi-logging 04, but like playing 2 games at once. I prefer just to play the 1 game. Ogresses in hindsight were OP. Yeah, they're so OP. It's crazy. Have you watched Verse series on the free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man? Talk about content creators that can grind. That guy is mad, lad. He's like, I want 70 crafting, so I'm going to go ahead and get 20 million range XP at Joggers for 70 crafting. In 1 episode. That wasn't even like a series. That was like 1 episode. Wow, 72 crafting. Nice, bud. Yeah. Wow. I think this has got to be the driest we've ever gone at Green Dragons. We must be like nearly triple the rate. So we did an entire stream last week and didn't get one. Verth or Rimproof, which one is more insane? Oh, they're both pretty insane. You don't miss it? Yeah. I think it's fun to play for a little bit, but with no updates, kind of gets a bit boring. But it wouldn't be like a bad side account. I think that's what Verve does. He just plays it on the side, while he does all his other chunk stuff. I guess because his accounts, the grinds are so long, it's so boring. But if he plays like 3 different accounts at once, it breaks the grinds up because you're getting all levels on all the other accounts. Nah, I haven't got a clue today, and I didn't get a clue the last stream I did, which was like 2 hours as well. So I'm very, very dry. I know obviously going to Hellhounds, you'd probably get luckier, but I don't want to go through the nightmare Garlic went through when he went 6 hours dry at Hellhounds. Because at least if I go dry here, I get a bunch of prayer XP, I get some alks that I can alk, and I get a bunch of hides. So it doesn't feel too bad going dry. For real though, mate, GL and us, yeah. But you know what that means. If I go really dry for a clue, it's going to be a really juicy one. Bro, you went 4 hours dry at Hellhounds and was like, nah. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't like them. Because if the whole point, the reason why you do them is so you get more clues. That's bad. Ooh, that could have killed me. I was still doing the high elk. Oh, that could have been death. Yeah, the whole point is you get more clues, but if you go really dry, it's just like not even worth. Silver is no 10x like gold. Weird. Guess I'm not doing silver. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna superheat gold and just collect the gems over time. I should probably really bring a chisel here so I can cut the gems and drop them. How much do battle axes alk for? I don't know if they're worth alking. Yeah, they only alk for just under 300 GP, not worth. With nature runes at nearly 400. But I thought a pretty long grind, or a bit of cool grind, could be like getting 99 range just from Green Dragons. Because you get so many hides. You get so much prayer XP from all the dragon bones, and you get so many hard clues. It would be a very profitable grind. Gotta be careful of this green dragon, he doesn't attack me. I'd have to calculate it, I have no idea. But it'll be tens of thousands. I have to check the HP. We can look it up now. Hopefully I don't die looking it up. It's 75 HP. 5 times 4. It'll be 300 XP per green dragon. So it'd be like 50,000. You'd have to kill 50,000 green dragons for, or just a bit under 50,000 green dragons for 99 range. $44,000. Yo, Wartime, welcome to the stream. Yeah, light work. Just an average Tuesday. Oh, yeah, that's a smarter way to do it. Yeah. Or 43,300. How's the PK going? And the King Black Dragons or the other Black Dragons? I really hope things pop off for you when specs come out. I think the streams will be absolutely lit once specs come out. Oh, I saw a white dot. Who dat? Not a scout, is it? Ooh. Finessed. Okay. Very risky right-clicking names in 2004Scape. At least we don't really need to worry about him. He's not much of a threat. You haven't played much the past few days? I thought I saw you streaming just the other day. Just got off work. Yeah, look, you got to balance it out. I think right now is a good time to kind of chill out a bit because you've probably done most of the content and there's nothing much crazy happening, but rest up. So once specs comes out, you can go hard with streaming. So I think your streams will really kick off once specs come out. You might even break 100 concurrent viewers, which would be epic. Yeah, you did because your morning was free. You could sleep in. Oh, should hit 88 range. Nice. You'd probably be 90 plus if you just stayed at Fire Giants, but it'd obviously be pretty repetitive content. Oh, and you're still playing the Legends account. Yeah, nice. Lots of side quests going on. You didn't play the other accounts? Oh, yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to try not to train my combat up because I did the combat calculator. I could get 90 range without going up a combat level. So if I got 90 range and 80 magic, it would be a pretty decent PK build. Not a great one because I'm 60 attack and 60 defense, but it wouldn't just be your average main. So I'm going to try mostly train range. I will probably get a few strength levels, but I'm just going to mainly focus on doing range for hard clues and slowly get it up. I'd probably only get one combat level from HP and prayer, because having high prayer would definitely help when you're PKing like deep wilderness. You don't need to bring as much prayer pots. You go in 80s with 60 attack and 40 defense to start. Yeah, that'd be a good start. You feel some high-end players have a good choice to make still available to them, and that's maxing a tank 99 to 100 combat. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, ranger tanks absolutely slap because you just do so much damage without taking much. But then again, you know, if you got to like 110 combat, and if you go into the deep wilderness, you're pretty much the highest combat level there, so no one can really pose a threat. Which is kind of a unique situation because it's a brand new server. If you get a really high combat, even if you haven't really got a PK build specifically, you can still wreck people just because you're such a high combat level. Only 31 prayer, but probably go up for protection prayers. Yeah, definitely helps. Zerk life for the win. Yeah, Zerkers are definitely very good. Once I get these stats on this account really high, if I get a bit bored, I might make a pure after special attacks come out. We'll see how we go. See how active the PK scene is. If it's really active, I might make one for fun. It would be cool if there was like some way they could like monitor how many accounts you're multi-logging into and be like, okay, you can multi-log one account. Obviously, there's probably no way for them to monitor that. Or they could probably monitor it but not enforce it. But that would be good. Just to make one out to PK. You're going to keep it 31 till then 80s. Then I'll get protections for Wildy. Otherwise, it's singles for you. Yeah, nice. Having high prayer really helps with getting away from PKs or fighting people, because my prayer normally outlasts their prayer. But yeah, if you're on a PK at Edgeville or something, it's not really worth it. This is a pretty good stream for me. Nearly 30 concurrent viewers. The only time I ever got higher was when I actually pulled the Ranger boots on stream, when I got the Ranger boots from the medium clue. So it's going to be hard to replicate that. But I'm glad for all you 27 gamers joining this stream. Hope we can pull something big. Hopefully there's a sustainable edge scene for singles. Yo, Goal, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think there will be. Yeah, I'm sure once special attacks come out, there will be, or they'll have like a designated time. Like on the weekends, I think will be pretty active. So you could like train your stats during the week, make money during the week for supplies, and then go PK on the weekend. Could be a nice way to mix it up. But how we going, Goal? That's the plan, yeah. I think that'd be a nice way to mix it up. I think it does get released when Fremies is released, yeah. Dagonorth Kings. And that would be fun to stream. That would be pretty hard with 2004 gear. You'd probably have to go on a team of 3. But that would be really fun to do, to try get the Berserker ring. They'd be very expensive when they first come out. Hard to say, but they'll all pack it into each update. Oh yeah, we could do a mass on stream. But you got to be careful because they absolutely slap. Like I think they can hit like over 50s. So you got to be careful. Yeah, but once we have that, Burrows, Calfight Queen, I think there'll be a lot of content that people will really enjoy. And a lot of players will come back and a lot of new players will join. Just because obviously this is the first version of, you know, this is on release, so there's not much content to do. So that's why people aren't really staying. But once a lot of content gets added, a lot more people will stay and other people will come back. But those that grind through the highs and the lows, they'll definitely be rewarded. Because they'll be very rich and have really high stats to make good money. So I think I've got that. I don't need 300 AD arrows, I'll bank 100. Just in case we get PK'd or DC. B ring and D chain will go crazy. Yeah, that'll be epic. It'll be cool once we have full dragon, like D chain with dragon plate legs or plate skirt. That'll be sick. Full. Ooh, 67 magic. Let's go. That's huge, and we're nearly 59 prayer. And we're almost a range level. Oh, we're just flying up the levels now. GZ, TY. TY for the GZs. Easy game. Yeah, that's it. Just so easy. I think this will be the last trip of the stream, boys. So hopefully we can... I'm sure we'll pull a clue this last trip. Got some chores to do with the fams. But we'll go outside, touch some grass for a little bit, go for a walk, get some fresh air. What's the total level looking like? We're at 1208 total. So we're flying up the total levels, which feels really good. We've got a couple more levels coming in, so we should hit that 1210 total level. I just wish I started like the first week. That would have been so fun to play the first week, and we would be a lot more progress than we are right now. I'm sure most of you probably started when I started, when Mudkip released his series. He really brought a lot of people into the game. So us smaller content creators are going to have to take the torch and keep going, keep pushing. First week was a banger. Yeah, it would have been like, you would have had to play like pure Iron Man mode because you couldn't really buy anything. And just items would have been going nuts. Monka? Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Yeah, everyone just at cows, killing cows, everyone mining essence. Everyone all doing the quest together. Would have been sick though. But I like this high elk method. Wish I'd done it before. I was walking so much to green dragons before. So now having high elk, so I can just run straight here. Bang. First week would have been a sort of fest like leagues, yeah. Would have been sick. Oh, Rune Dagger, that's a nice elk. So how far are we off this prayer level? About 1.2k. So yeah, we should get at this inventory. And then just one more, and then that's another base 60s. Then we'll only have crafting, herb lore, and rune crafting to go. But like I said before, I'm not going to go for 60 rune crafting. That's too long. I'll be happy with 50. We can use the nats for our high alking F. Oops. Want to be more careful with that. Because nature runes are still going insane. I don't know if they're at 400 yet. I know a lot of people trying to sell for 400. Yeah, they're very close there, between 380 and 400. But it looks like most people, the highest buy offer is 370. But it'd be crazy to see what essence will go to. I know people are trying to sell it for 150 each now. So all those people that loaded up on essence in free to play have made absolute bank. I think, what, didn't Josh have nearly 100k rune essence before memes came out? You still have 3k plus nats you need to go through? Nice. Yeah, I've got about just over 4k. You were supposed to run some for the homie, but you're too exhausted. Yeah, that's fair. Man, now you miss 90 essence. Yeah, 90 GP essence. Yeah, well, look, if it goes... I think at this price, you pretty much got to mine it yourself. Unless you've got a really good money maker where you can make 200 to 300k plus. Like, I guess you could run for a cane, and that would be better than actually mining it yourself, because you get pretty much barely any XP mining it. So you could probably make 300 to 350k running for him and buy the essence, but yeah, not great. Where does 2004 fall in the content timeline? I think we're in May right now, and so the next update will be June. Yeah, May 8th update, yeah. Oh, no one's buying for 200, but it could go there because everyone wants to play efficiently, so it's not efficient to mine rune essence. So if they've got another money maker where they can make 200 to 300k an hour, it's more efficient to buy them for 130 each. But me personally, you know, I'm not playing super efficient, so I'd rather just AFK and mine it myself. Yeah, I don't think Cannonballs is going to go to 400 GP anytime soon. But once Slayer comes out, it probably will. Making that, so I just buy them now. You mine 10k. Yeah, nice. Yeah, especially now that I can get into the Yanil Magic Guild. It's really fast to mine. I think Carsten said like you can get up to like 1.1k S an hour if you're really focusing, which is pretty crazy. Even you can do it on mobile, which is a pretty chill thing to do on mobile or the iPad. So yeah, these prices, you got to boycott the essence market. Bring the prices down. $1.4k an hour, did you say? I don't think it's that much, but maybe if you're doing like some crazy tick manipulation method or something. Made your first mill from herbs? Yeah, trust me, Herblore is going to be a very good money maker, or just getting identified herbs. Yeah, I brought about 1,000 identified herbs, unidentified herbs yesterday for 900k. So yeah, I think I actually probably broke even because I could identify like the Qualms and the Renners and the Irits and the Harrenders, which are going for a fair bit. But if you're just buying the herbs on their own or paying some of the crazy prices people are just trying to sell for right now, you'd be losing a lot of money doing Herblore. Thoughts on Josh's 91 grind? I respect the grind. He's grinding hard and he's committed. I just hope he doesn't burn out on the way to 91 RC because it's a very long grind. But at least he's streaming, so it kind of makes it more fun, where if he was just doing it on his own, I don't think he would last so long. It'd be so boring just doing it on your own. But if you're streaming it and your stream enjoys the content, it makes the grinds a lot easier. Like doing this, the time just absolutely flies by. Yeah, that's what I hope too. I hope his runners get rewarded. Either I hope they don't quit, or I was asking him if he's going to keep going like to 99, and I don't think he is. So I don't know what like how long he said they're going to get, because he said they'll have double nats for life, but I don't know how long he's going to be crafting nats, so I don't know if anyone else knows the logistics behind his method. Like how long is he gonna, I think he said he's gonna do it at least a month, but I don't know if someone's running for you for 3 months and you only rune craft for 1 month, I don't know if it's worth. I mean, if you only give them double nats for 1 month. But I know he's a pretty nice guy, so a lot of people would probably just be happy to do it for him. They might not even care that they don't get double nats for so long. Yeah, I don't see myself running 100 hours. I'd rather do 100 hours worth of hellhounds. Yeah, and get 2 robins. Yeah. I think people just do it because they enjoyed the stream and he's a pretty nice guy, so they just do it for him. And they probably enjoy playing together. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah. I think in his case, it's just people that want to be in the stream and enjoy being part of his community. But me, I don't like, even like running for a game right now is crazy money, but I want to get XP. I don't want to just make money and then not get any XP from it. I'd rather do green dragons where it's less money per hour. It's only like it's probably a third or half of the money per hour, but you're getting range XP, prayer XP, hit points XP, magic XP. So it's definitely worth it doing this rather than just running nats just for money. Try to find methods where you make money and get XP at the same time. Yeah, I think people don't realize it. And like I was saying before, I think some people do it just to be part of the stream and just because they want to help him out. Like, I'm sure if he just being a streamer, how close am I to monetizing? Sorry, I better finish the last thought. But yeah, I think just being a streamer, like people give streamers money for nothing. So same with playing, like I'm sure there'd be people that would just run for him to help him get 91 rune crafting, even if he, you know, didn't promise them double nats for life. I think they'd just do it just to help him out because they see him as a friend, or people just like helping streamers, I think, to be on stream. I'm still a fair way off, but the reason why I think that is because a lot of the old streams I'd put on private, and I think when they do the watch hours, it goes by public watch hours, so I put them all back on public, so I'd have to probably wait a week to see that updates my public watch hours. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have put all the old streams on private, but to be honest, I don't really care about 59 prayer. But yeah, I don't really care about monetization anyways, because, you know, a stream getting a couple of K views is probably only like 10, 20 bucks. So for me, I know that might help a lot of people, but for me, it doesn't really matter to me. I more do it for fun, for the love of it. We're still not upper combat level, so maybe we get a hit points level, go upper combat level. Or we're about to hit a range level. The levels are flying in. Oh, super chat, yeah. Obviously that helps a bit if, you know, you get a big ball in the chat. Drop some gifties. Like I dropped about 5 gifted in Garlic's chat for some people. So that's obviously a lot more than he'd make from ad revenue. But yeah, I just do this just for the love of it. Like also too, all my streams are copyrighted, so I wouldn't make any money from them anyways because of the music. Oh, 60, dyslexic moment, 76 range, let's go. I should probably actually note that down for the progress vid. I'm getting more efficient now with the content creation. I can stream, but still at the time, so 2 hours and 5 minutes into the stream, 76 range, so I can stream and get the clips for the progress vids as well. Let's go. Yeah, same, but I figured it would be able to monetize in about 2 months. Yeah, nice. Like, it's definitely, you know, a cherry on top. Why do I not sell the bones? Because I want to get prayer levels. I want to get at least 60 prayer. So I'd have all base 60s once I get all my other stats up. It all just depends on your goal. Also want to get more total levels as well. Oh, that's 2010 total. Nice. Because I'm trying to go up the ranks too. TY for all the GZs. But welcome to the stream, Sam. If you've donated to a streamer, they're definitely monetized because they wouldn't be able to get super chats. Or I guess you can do super chats and memberships before you actually get ads on your videos. Or what's actually funny is sometimes YouTube plays ads on your videos before you're even monetized, and you just get nothing for it. But I know to actually like qualify for the partner program for ads on videos, you need like 4,000 hours of watch time. Yeah, it's different. Before it was just literally watch hours, but I guess it's good for streamers because, you know, most YouTubers are just content creators. So if you actually stream, you can actually get monetized earlier with memberships and super chats at 3,000 watch hours. And for streamers, you know, our VODs are very long compared to like a 10-minute video. So you get watch hours a lot quicker. But then I guess, you know, views on a 2-hour video wouldn't be as much as a 10-minute video. But yeah, we just do it for the fun of it. I'm just happy watching the community grow. Like, I'm even thinking of like adding music into my videos that would be copyright, but as long as, you know, I'm still allowed to post a video, I don't care if, you know, the music creator gets all the revenue. If it makes the content better, I'd just rather that. You actually made money on this channel 7 years ago. You used to be able to monetize with just a state. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you made 5 then. Oh, bowler. Eating lobster tonight with your big juicy ad revenue. Yeah, I remember back in the original days of YouTube, you'd be able to just get monetized really early, but you would obviously make like no money. Yeah, I guess making money online feels like really cool compared to, you know, just obviously making it from a job. But guys, we're going to have to end the stream there. We've been going for a bit over a couple of hours. I've got a family I need to attend to, chores I need to do. I've got to go back to reality for a couple of hours. So thanks you all for joining the stream. I've got a new progress video if you want to check that out. So thanks for watching. You're all great. I'll see you all in the next live stream. Catch ya. Yeah, glad you got to tune in, Wartime. Have a good one. Take it easy, Muzz. Take it easy, Goal. Thanks, High Days. Thanks for watching. Peace.